Welcome to my channel. Kindly consider supporting us by subscribing with just one click on subscribe. We have reported many times concerning 1. Ukraine grains that were being stolen by Russia and shipped to Syria. 2. Global food shortage which might lead to the death of millions of people worldwide if nothing is done now. The US has accused Russia for holding food supplies hostage. Antony Blinken demanded that Russia lift its blockade of Ukraine's Black Sea port. With the Russian invasion of Ukraine entering its 86th day, the US is accusing Russia of holding the world's food supply hostage amid growing fears of famine in developing countries. Antony Blinken, U.S. Secretary of State, demanded at a UN Security Council meeting yesterday that Russia lift its blockade of Ukraine's Black Sea ports and enable the flow of food and fertilizer around the world. The Russian government seems to think that using food as a weapon will help accomplish what its invasion has not done. To break the spirit of the Ukrainian people, he said at the meeting called by the Biden administration. Ukraine's grain exports fell from 5 million tons a month before Russia's February invasion to 2 million tons in March and about 1.1 million tons in April, said Serhiy Dvornik, a member of Ukraine's mission to the UN, who pointed out that 400 million people around the world depended on grain from Ukraine. Dmitry Medvedev, a former president of Russia, warned that Russia would not continue food supplies unless the West eased its sanctions against the Kremlin. As the discussions about the food crisis continue, Pete Buttigieg, the U.S. Transportation Secretary, is in Berlin and backing a recovery program for Ukraine, similar to the Marshall Plan, which helped rebuild Europe after the Second World War. With the memory of the Marshall Plan in mind, what we're talking about is not only about how we fund immediate needs and support their ability to maintain the war effort, but how we support the ability of Ukraine to be economically viable and generate a sustainable future for themselves, even as they're under attack, Buttigieg explained. This comes as the Senate overwhelmingly approved a $40 billion infusion of military and economic aid for Ukraine. Help is on the way, really significant help. Help that could make sure that the Ukrainians are victorious, said the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer. Kindly subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on Ukraine-Russia war.